votes are in, and the votes say that it's an ARC day. I love democracy. I gotta say. I hear the game a little louder than usual. Hold on. I don't want you guys to get blasted if I go into my funny tube and leave out to explore the world at the expense of everyone else's eardrums. Audio. I'm pretty sure that's where it was, but just to be safe. I sound pretty quiet? That's not great. Dude, I wish that this face could stay fixed for more than 3 seconds at a time. I really thought that day I set aside for technical difficulties would fix it, and I was just so naive in thinking that. Let me... Oh, my mic is a little... Huh. Must have reset when my OBS crashed the other day from the power outage. Is this a little better? How am I sounding now? Crank that down one. Conrad, you're my volume tester. It's like a miner's canary, but like for Twitch, you know? You're my canary. And I have to do God's work today. There are gamers out there. You can't really tell a difference. That's not great. That was like a 25% increase. Oh my god, I grinded Arc yesterday. I told you you'd grind Arc. You didn't believe me. Alright, let's give the mic a little bit. Oh, the boost went away. Did all of my settings get like nuked the other day? Okay. How about now? How do I sound now? Oh, wise old sugar. You could have just done wise. It was free to not add the rest, actually. Can't like an old man beard for when you spit wisdom. I need to know how Cassandra looked. I always feel like Cassandra from whatever mythology that is. I'm being told Greek. The producer says Greek, so I'm inclined to believe. Is the mic situation better? I'd be afraid to make it louder because it's in the yellow zone, but if louder is what we need, louder is what we'll get. Unless I'm being tricked into being like a loud bass-boosted moron. I trust Conrad, though. Conrad's a good canary. Probably like an A-tier bird overall. Conrad, not the canary. You're right, we should make a bird tier list. Spend a whole stream on that. Wait, but isn't that an us problem where we can make it less or more loud? Not my individual voice, like, compared to other stuff. What's our spawn? We're fresh spawn medical bay. A war zone, basically. Hello, fellow raiders! I can't see shit. They're shooting at something. How are we this fine day outside of Speranza? How's it cooking topside, raiders? Are you looking for guidance on your trip topside? No, I bet you are. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of this person. Why are they already shielding? What do we find in Medical Bay? We find medical and technological loot. This is the Medical Bay. You can find medical and technological loot here. Absolutely, Raider. They're shooting each other. Fellow Raiders, we have to unite against the Ark threat, not against each other. Uh-oh, looks like we have a hostile raider.
Yeah, we do. Hey, bro, if you had a freaking defib, I'm trying to kill a shredder with a hammer.
Oh, that sounds challenging, raider.
It is. Alright. Somebody shot it on my second attempt, so I think we're
Good lord. Uh-oh, that's what happens to asshole raiders who don't respect their fellow player. Whoopsies! You can try again next time by returning to Speranza and coming back with a better attitude. Better luck next time, raider! Sorry, fellow raider, I don't have a defibrillator unit.
Can you check them?
I sure can. He doesn't seem like the type to bring a defib, though.
No, not at all.
You can stabilize down players using bandages to buy them some extra time on the floor while you search for a defib.
Thanks, man.
Put him down like a dog. In case you don't make it, Raider, you can always check out Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch for plenty of helpful gameplay tips. Hey, what was that? Wait, what was your YouTube again? Hell yeah. The Lovely Shot on youtube.com/users/The Lovely Shot.
That is me. Hey, I'm about to go out anyway, so good luck, man.
Good luck, Raider. Put him down like a dog. This poor guy. He had nothing. He really was going at the shredder with a hammer. That's so tragic. I feel bad for that guy. This is why I can't run free kit. I need to bring a defib in my prison pocket every time. There's always some poor soul I need to get up. You know what I mean? This is truly tragic. I'm usually so well equipped to save a soul. Hey. Hello, fellow raider. Are you looking for something specific on your trip topside this morning?
Hello, I'm looking for a rusted medkit.
A rusted shut medkit? Those are vital for upgrading your crafting tables back at Speranza, but they can be hard to come by.
Yeah, I know. I've got 2 out of 3 and I'm still struggling.
Searching areas on your map labeled medical can help you find the things you're looking for. Anytime, fellow raider.
Do you need heals? Because there's some shield recharges and heals in there.
Wow, shield rechargers are a great way to get your health back. But in a pinch, arc power cells can be used to do the same thing.
Dude, I can't. This is crazy. Are you using like a thing for your voice, or you just sound like that? That's crazy.
No, I was just born this way, fellow raider.
That's just that's wild.
God put me on this earth to give raiders fellow tips. Oh, fellow raiders tips. Damn it. The only thing that's funny is how crazy medical can get because of its increased amount of player spawns, leading to increased PvP action. Coming here late can be a great way to search bodies for EXP. They yield 500 EXP per search. And you can search it for said EXP even if someone else has looted the body. Isn't that crazy?
And they gotta give you royalties for all the voices. That's insane.
Royalties? I'm just supporting the best game ever made, Arc Raiders, available on Steam and the Epic Games Store for $40. But if you don't have the that's an Android. An Android will alert raiders and other Arc to your presence by making a loud noise when you walk past them. It can be turned off with a hammer or a gunshot. Great work, Raider! You've now concealed your position.
Thank you. You said great work for me.
These windows here can be broken with hammers or guns to... Great work, Raider! I do! For that achievement, you've earned a Geiger counter.
Wait, I hit Shredder.
Shredders are high durability, high damage, but slow movement. Aiming for their thrusters can be a great way to disable a shredder. And make sure to play around walls and corners. Where are they? Blinking help and Morse code.
If that thing comes near,
Power shells conceal you? Yes. That's okay. The shredder is currently red. Red means it's found a player, and if it's not coming for us, that means it's coming for someone else.
well, that's good, right?
Yes! The different lights on an arc can tell you what it's currently thinking. Blue means it is unaware. Unaware arcs don't know where a player is and aren't looking for one and will patrol aimlessly. Yellow means that it is curious. And lots of things can cause an arc to become curious, such as player proximity voice, gunshots, or any noises you make.
Do you need to go in US to settle?
No, I just came in here to fuck around, honestly. I mean, if you gotta go somewhere, I'll do it. Don't shoot!
The missions you get in Speranza can be a great aim for where you should go on a map. They yield lots of EXP and Battle Pass progress.
Yeah, we dude, this guy right here, I like it.
He's an NPC we collected. Hello.
Hello, fellow Raider! Are you looking for useful tips in the greatest game ever made, Arc Raiders, available for Steam and the Epic Games Store?
Can we skip this time?
Only $39.99.
I don't think that's a cyberpunk car, interviews. I like it's good.
Is the shredder still down there? I feel like I hear it underneath.
Oh, man, that's right.
Sounds could be a great way to get it.
Oh
Oh, fuck, that scared me. I have, actually. That's like giving crazy inspiration right now. Uh-oh, sounds like a Raider's having some trouble off to our left. Look out! This area is home to the Bastion, a high threat level arc, with lots of weak points dictated by yellow markings around its body. You can take out its legs to disable it, giving you a great shot at its back weak point.
Absolutely horrific, man. What'd you say?
Have you seen Pokemon?
Like which one?
Kind of in a pinch for meds here.
He kind of sounds like the narrator from Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, dude, he sounds like
Pokemon? I've never heard of that arc. But I'll keep an eye out. Not the lawnmower. I have heard of Sugar Glass was taken on Twitch, though. Someone fighting the Bastion. I think a fellow Raider might need some help down there. Uh-oh, this is a Wasp. Wasps are high mobility, but low HP, and can be taken out by attacking the rotors. Knocking out a rotor on each side will permanently disable a flying arc. This scales up to other arcs, like the Hornet and even the dreaded Rocketeer.
Oh, I see it.
What are they using, a hairpin? Is that, what ammo type is that? Shit, I don't know my stuff. Look, Gordon, ropes! We can use them to traverse big pits. Be extra careful. Make sure to play around the Bastion's reload mechanic. The Bastion will always have line of sight on you, even if you're behind something. Meaning that peeking while it's firing is a death sentence.
Are you okay? You need a heal?
If you don't have any meds, you can scrap things into fabric, which can be used as makeshift bandages in a pinch. Shit. Need to take my own advice here. Bastions are covered in weak points, dictated by yellow markings all over them. With one noticeable canister in the back, taking out multiple legs on the same side can stop a bastion from moving completely. This can be done with almost any weapon and enough patience. Play around corners and wait for a bastion's reload. Somebody asked for my tips, chat. Somebody asked. They actually asked. Oh, not the bones. Lord. The Bastion's legs can often be shot at without exposing yourself to the turret, as long as you play the right angles. Good lord, not the cum filter. Great work! It looks like you've taken out enough legs to stop the Bastion from moving significantly. Finding the right angle is more imperative than ever now. Great work, Raiders! You took down the Bastion! The Bastion is full of useful materials like the Bastion Cell, which can be used to upgrade your workbenches back at Speranza.
Your friend said anything you don't want. So already got a nice
I would like the power cell.
Haha, I've already completed all of my main objectives, so you have at it, Raiders.
It's okay.
No, that's a good thing. Wait, can I use this as a shield? Nope. Damn. Oh, fuck. The knock. The knock is evil.
I just like going with the big ones, you know? It's fun.
An advanced method of kindness, if you leave parts you don't need in an Ark's body, the Ark's body will persist, allowing other players to tap it for search EXP. Great work, Raiders! You defeated the Ark Menace.
What's your honest name? Like, what's your username?
Sorry, what was that, Raider? What was that, Raider?
Honest name on Clankers.
Clankers? I think you're referring to Arks, they're called. They can be pretty dangerous to players, but they all have their unique tells and methods of avoiding. You can also bring in useful gadgets like noisemakers to lead Arks away from you, or use them to fight other players, or even other Arks.
Do you like our NPC?
Hello, fellow Raider. You appreciate it? Well, I appreciate Sugar Glass was taken over on Twitch. But that's just me.
Do you know if you spam A and E, you can start salsa dancing?
Whoa! Those are some pretty great moves, Raider, but you can also dance using the emote wheel, which can be a great way to communicate with players non-verbally.
Apparently the devs added it in. You can have like a little salsa dance.
Oh, I didn't know it actually like did a separate animation. That's pretty funny.
I don't know if anybody needs a cracked bioscanner. I don't know if that's too late.
Cracked bioscanners are an important step in leveling up your med workshop back at Speranza. So if you're only working with a level 1, you better take those back with you. Yeah, the cracked bioscanners are necessary for upgrading your medical workshop.
I think it's that now.
Trying to extract.
I'm just having fun.
All the extractions closed here.
To extract doesn't help.
Hey, you went away. I think it's that now.
Oh shit. Wow, medium ammo is a great middle ground between light and heavy. Light will typically light ammo typically dictates that the gun will shoot faster, but is worse at piercing arc armor. Which means it can be good for dealing with players, but not so much arc. Heavy armor is great at piercing through arc armor, which is dictated by a black armored shell. Oh, this is kind of peaceful. Kind of beautiful. Whoa, are those red lockers? Red lockers typically dictate higher loot tables than the area they are in.
Oh wait, where are you? I've got.
I'm having a blast. What are they saying? I can't lose my buddies. There's my buddies. Hello, fellow raiders. Gotta go like full Dr. Coomer with this. This is awesome. I have 3 bullets in a dream. I'm so glad it's not a hostile lobby. Yoink. Careful, raiders. When multiple people are using a zip line in different directions, you can knock each other off. Uh-oh, it looks like this raider has perished. Looking at their body will yield 500 EXP, though.
Oh. They didn't make it in time.
Yeah, does anyone need a flow controller? He's got this. This is great.
We're hitting the dance.
Body's not even cold yet, and you're using them.
Hate them so bad you're doing runs to get metal parts. Yeah, that's real. Uh-oh, watch out, that's a tick. Ticks are easy to identify by their signature noise they make from afar. They'll try to latch on to players' faces from ambushing them from walls or ceilings. Oh, I needed this light bulb so bad, actually. This is nice.
I hate ticks so much. Does anyone have a rusted medkit?
I still haven't found one yet.
Hey,
Ooh, rusted shut medkits are essential for upgrading your workbench to level 3.
It comes full circle.
Uh-oh, look out, that's a shredder. It appears to be stuck in a glass wall. As long as you don't shoot the glass wall, he'll be permanently stuck there until he explodes, shattering the glass. I only got 3 bullets. I'm not shooting at this thing. I will so readily take this stuff, though. Great work, raiders! You defeated a shredder! Why does everyone want to kill it with a hammer today?
it looks very fun what he's doing over there.
Uh-oh, it looks like he's experiencing what's called a glitch in the video game world. That's just a little bit of slang for you.
He looks like a bumblebee. Shaking his
I think bumblebees are a little smaller. That's a melee weapon. Melee weapons can be swung 2 different ways depending on if you're swinging with the left click button or the right click button. With the right click button, you can swing up and down to reach things like cameras that you wouldn't otherwise.
Sorry, I was trying to kill that. I didn't mean to.
No worries, fellow raiders. Miscommunications happen all the time. It's important to keep a cool and level head when you're...
Oh no, he's lagging.
Hello, fellow raiders.
He's overloading his...
CPUs can be crafted down into metal scraps.
I don't know where I'm taking us. Okay.
That's such a good out for like when I absolutely forget what I'm gonna say next. This is so great. Follow the way, fellow raider. But remember, by opening your map, you can set waypoints that help you better find where you're going. Uh-oh, that was a metal detector. Passing through a metal detector will alert your presence to other Ark and players around you, but it can be taken out in advance and decently quietly with a melee weapon. Hello, fellow raider. Whoa, this is a battery door. It looks like a fellow raider already put a battery in the door, allowing us access to this area. Uh-oh, that's a turret, a high damage but no mobility Ark that can be taken out with heavy weapons quite easily. But don't stand in its sight for too long. Hello, how goes Arc Raiders? It goes great. I'm having a blast. I'm walking around as a tutorial NPC right now. Life is good. Hello, fellow Raiders. That was a zip line. Zip lines are a great way to get vertical mobility when you otherwise wouldn't have any. You can bring in zip lines with one-time use consumable blue rarity items. Otherwise, you can find them scattered around the world. Make sure to use them to get to positions you otherwise couldn't.
Oh, it's useless.
Look out, another turret. That's a shredder. Great work, Raiders.
Where did he go?
I believe he's in the sandbox. The sandbox is an open area in an otherwise pretty closed off map. Make sure to play around walls and corners. Hey, how's it going? I'm having a blast, personally. I got 3 bullets in a kettle, and I'm having the time of my life. About to go at this thing with a hammer. You're scarily good at being a tutorial. Thank you. Great work, Raiders. Sliding down slopes can be a great way to conserve stamina. But it depends on the steepness of the slope. Otherwise, you'll just slide across the floor a little. Take a photo. I'm apparently doing a mission. If anyone has the current mission, you can take a photo of this rover for great Battle Pass EXP. Oh my god, he actually needed it. Oh my god. I'm helping. So much fun. You're not usually into games like this? Same. I like never ever wanted to play an extraction shooter. I don't know why my mouth is broken. But like, yeah, it's a blast. Unfortunately, I can't do this bit when I'm playing with friends because duos and trios, they just murder the shit out of me while I'm talking. Yellow lights indicate that the extraction is on its way. Hold on tight, Raiders, and you'll be back in Speranza in no time. Look out for the green light that lets you know when the extraction has arrived and the doors are about to open. Don't worry if you go down fighting an arc while an extraction is coming. You can still leave anyways. Holy shit, that's scary. Great work, Raiders! The extraction will leave on its own if you take too long, but you can start the countdown early by accessing one of the terminals inside. And remember, if you're down, you're not out. You can still access them. I think we should all check out Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch. Fuck, I was too late. I was too late. I mean, another day, another tutorial given. So much health. Yeah, that thing fucked me up so bad. Guys, I didn't get the plug-in. I'm a failed Twitch streamer. I'll take this, and I will actually take nothing because apparently my backpack's full. Gosh, dang it. I gotta bring in defibs this time. I'm gonna go... Oh, here's an actual great tutorial tip if you said you haven't played this yet. If you make it out with a free kit, you can go to Lance, and he will trade you a Combat MK1 for a free loadout. So if you're really having those struggle meals, you know, you're having a rough time, and you make it out with a free kit, you can upgrade it to a Combat MK1. So write that down. I have so much raw shit from just going in with free kits and then just collecting from my chicken. Get rid of the plastic and the chem. Those are really easy to come by. Because of Seed Vault. More pro tips for you. That light bulb can actually go straight into the projects, which is the game's prestige system. The tutorial doesn't stop outside of the round. I know, right? I'm permanently stuck like this. Throw my humidifiers in there. Sure, you know what? I'll just throw all this shit in here just because I have so much crap in my inventory. Leaper units? Yeah, what am I going to do with these? I apparently only have one. And just like that, we have space again. Isn't it beautiful? I don't give a shit about mini smokes on adrenaline. I'm sorry. Is this like broken? Sure, I don't care. Get out. I don't care about any of this. I just care about giving tutorials to the good people of Arc Raiders. That's what it's all about. Oh, you guys missed it earlier. There was someone shooting a guy who was receiving my God-given tutorials. So I murked him and then gave him a tutorial about being an asshole. It was great. Adrenaline seems so bad. Sorry, Adrenaline. It's actually really good. Also, thank you so much for the follow. It's actually great, especially if you're traversing along things. Just not having to use stamina for a while can actually be pretty big. For what I'm doing, no, not really. You know? Okay, so now we can go over to Lance. And we can use our epic tutorial tip to trade the free kit for a Combat MK1. Thanks for the tutorial. Oh, you just played with me? Oh my god, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the tutorial. But just in case you missed it, here's your your other tutorial. If you come back with a free kit, Lance will give you a Combat MK1. Hell yeah. Shoot. And then, so, because that one guy died after we saved him because we didn't have a defib, I'm going to be running, like, Combat MK1s every time I can, just to have that one save pocket to save people. Look at all these defibs I've been saving up. I'm ready to save the world. I'm going to be like the Avatar, dog. When they needed me most, I will not vanish. Good luck raiding today. Thank you. I think you mean good luck giving tutorials for the good people of Arc Raiders. You know, if I can, I'll just bring in, like, do I have spare bonus meds for stabilizing people? I'll just bring in extra shields. I don't think I have any white meds. Yeah. And I go. Take care. Thank you so much. All right. Time to spread knowledge. Holy shit. Almost to 300 followers. What a time to be alive. That's like 300 people. That would be like... Yeah, I guess I'd watch this if I was bored. That's so big to me. Can't even fathom that, you know? Oh, thank you so much, Artemis. That's like 291 people who would say, like,
1,337
oh, I'd watch this if I was bored. Almost 300 plus one. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. The plus one every day. Alright. We're pretty close to Medbay. We can just go other side of Assembly and enter through this Medbay door. And we'll be on second story. You never want to enter Medbay on first story. There's a real tutorial tip for you. That place is a constant bloodbath. And so you do not want to enter in on the low ground, whether you plan to be friendly or not. Just don't do it. That's also a popular spawn, so I'm going to show out a... Hello, fellow raider! Oh, fuck. Turret? I do not remember that being there. They totally spawned there, though. Oh, yep. Where did they... What are they... They're breaching something above me. Hello, fellow raider! I got this dude down to the fucking spawn. How are you doing this fun trip topside, huh? Uh-oh, this door is locked by a breach. You can breach it using the E key. This also yields experience, but is loud and takes a little bit of time. Hello, fellow raider. You're using what's called the Stitcher. The Stitcher is a low-damage light weapon. That's called a Raider Flare. A Raider Flare goes up when a Raider is down. That's called a Raider Flare. A Raider Flare goes up when a Raider goes down. You can finish off down players or revive them with a defibrillator. It's like I'm going straight to hell. Hello, fellow raider. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm just here to help. You can also stabilize down raiders with bandages. Maybe we can find someone who has a defibrillator unit. I'm so cooked. Hello, fellow raiders. I'm in need of a defibrillator unit. A one-time use consumable blue item. I'm so fucked. Hey, thank you, Magical Mushroom.
Magical_magic_mushroom just followed.
I have a tongue twister for you. Try saying I lost Doug aim really fast. I don't know about that one. That doesn't sound like a tongue twister. That seems like I'm about to say something awful. But I don't know what, because I can't read. Hello, fellow raiders. That's a fireball burner. A fireball burner will open up its weak spot right before its attack. So a couple shots and a backwards roll is a great way to dispatch of them. I'm so dead. I'm moving on to what's called the afterlife. But my dying wish is for you to check out Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch.com. Fuck. Hard to say. I lost Doug aim. It sounds like I love what? I love Doug aim. Doug aim. I love the game. I do love Arc Raiders, available on the Steam Store and the Epic Games Store now. Look out for a Christmas sale. I love the game. That's big. Why is it the second I go in with something that isn't a free kit, I'm immediately... It's not love. Oh, shoot. I lost. Oh, I lost the game. I never really understood that one. But kids would say that a lot in school, you know? And I'd be like, oh, why'd I lose? What'd I lose? You know, I never bring in combats, so I'll just bring in a combat this run. Do I even really need a gun? Riddle me that. I guess for the arcs. You know what? I'm going in gunless. I'll figure something out. No firearm, no shield. Wait. We don't gotta do all that. There we go. Now we can go in. I just need the pocket to avoid, no firearm equip? Who needs it? Who needs a firearm? Although I'm gonna, like, run into a popper 3 seconds in. And then I'm gonna go, oh, I wish I had a fire... Oh, wait, a green firearm. Oh, shit. Well... Damn. Firearm, schmirearm. That's what I always say. I agree completely. Alright. You can upgrade weapons? Weapons? This game's got me all wrong. Do you think that contributes to, like, my gear matchmaking rating if I just don't bring in a weapon? So we're 5 minutes late and we're close to medical, so maybe we'll find a down raider with a weapon. Should be decently crowded still over here. Hello, fellow raiders! Also, there's a gun bag that spawns here, but it's already looted. It's also not a guaranteed spawn. Why is he red? Uh-oh, looks like you're dealing with a shredder. Or no one's dealing with a shredder? Weapons? That sounds scary. That's what I'm saying. Maybe someone left this open. Surely a shredder doesn't come down here for me. Hammer. That's what I'm saying. Alright, we got shotgun ammo. Now we just need to find the shotgun. Hello, fellow raiders! If I don't get a hello back, I'm gonna squeal. Okay, we got an extended mag. We've got everything but the shooty stick. Oh, dude, I can't wait to iron sputter all over the place. I think I'll give that to someone if they do good at the tutorial, you know? If they tutorialize well. Hello, fellow raiders! You tell me there's not a single raider in here? Ion Sputter, I hardly know her. Really, no one in medical. Quiet as a mouse in here. Gonna be some terrified 9-year-old waiting around a corner for me with a sawn-off shotgun. Alright, let's go to the hall with the Bastion. Hello, fellow raiders! It's like an echolocation. Hello! Are you looking for tips and tricks on the greatest game ever made, Arc Raiders, available on the Steam and Epic Games Store? I cannot hear this at all over the Bastion. Uh-oh, looks like you're fighting a Bastion. A Bastion is covered in yellow distinct weak points on its leg hinges and its rear. Make sure to play behind cover and wait until the Bastion reloads. The Bastion always knows where you are, even when you're behind cover. Oh, I'm gonna be fucked by a simple wasp in a second here. Yeah, someone did VC, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. Get away from me. I need to find a gun before I start fucking around in Arc territory, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, a simple popper is about to send me to heaven. Hello, fellow raider. Are you looking for tips and tricks on the best game ever made, Arc Raiders, on Steam Store and Epic Games Store? Hello, fellow raider. How are you doing this fine trip topside? Excellent. Why is he like scarily AI? Is that like the... Is he just emote wheeling? Alright, let's wait for this guy to interact with something. Really, he comes across an arc down here. Uh-oh, looks like you've got a turret there right above you. Better look out. They're high damage, but they can't go anywhere, so playing behind walls and covers is a great way to deal with them. Uh-oh, looks like you've made the Bastion curious. When an arc is curious, it'll explore the last sound or thing it heard. Or thing it saw. Shit. So try not to get caught. This guy does not care for me. He is just going about his own business. This is tragic, chat. We're being ignored. Where'd he go? Yeah, Bastion, you don't scare me. I've got a hammer and a dream. Oh, fireball burner actually scares me, though. Woo! Woo! Yoink. Is that the turret? Anyone down here? I've actually never been to the other side of, trying to make the arc bi-curious. What do you mean by that? You're gonna do my first night raid? Yeah, they're pretty good. There are a lot more arc in those. So, you know, bring a heavy weapon, essentially. You'll be kind of shit out of luck if you bring a light weapon. I actually shit myself with that knock. Hello, fellow raiders! Am I just too late? This blue screen actually got me the first time someone redeemed it. I like, my heart sank the first time that happened. Because I'm low-key so used to having to troubleshoot this PC. You might be getting ignored because the mouth isn't working. No. Oh, my mouth isn't working because of a different reason. The program keeps getting my audio drivers confused and they get, like, duplicated. I don't know why that is, but it doesn't have any bearing on my actual mic, I don't think. Hello, fellow raider. This is just gonna get me caught. I hope that's copyright-free music. Sure do, raider. All you need to do is open your map and choose the nearest extraction point. Middle-clicking it on your map will let you know where it is by giving you a waypoint in the real world. Loading Bay Metro is closing in 3 minutes and is only 38 meters away. I think I was just down there. Oh, I'm so dead to this. I can't see shit. Follow me, fellow raider. Looks like somebody's already started the extraction. Oh, good God. I know the course. I know the course. I know the course. It doesn't matter. I don't have to see. Look at that. I'm the goat chat. Hello, fellow raiders. Heading back to Speranza? Haha, all aboard. When the lights turn green, that means the doors are about to open and you can get on for your ride back to Speranza. You can still use the extraction even when you're downed. Hello, fellow raiders. Sounds like there's powerful arc above us. Uh-oh. I was scaring the shit out of that guy. He pulled out his gun. Alright, we want it back and hope for a fresh spawn. Damn it, I didn't get to give my purple loot to anybody. Do I have anything I care about in here? I think the oil and the gun parts. And that. Yeah, that's all I give a shit about. The rest could be prizes for completing tutorials. I want to bring, like... I need to bring, like, something that's, like, mildly valuable, but, like, I have, like, a lot of that I can give after they do, like, extremely simple tasks. Like arc alloy or something. We'll test it out with what we have anyways. No firearm equipped? Who asked? Hello? Who needs weapons? Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what you meant by trying to make the arc bi-curious. That's a crazy one. Surely it made sense in the moment. Deployables such as barricades can be used. I need to, like, get, like, a list of all the, like, load screen tooltips and start reciting those. Oh, because the arc was curious. That makes sense. Hello, fellow raiders! How are you doing this fine trip topside? Looks like you found yourself in the Seed Vault. The Seed Vault is generally considered to have low loot, but lots of searchable containers. This could be great for farming EXP. It also gives plenty of the Seeds item. Seeds can be traded in for any other raw materials back at Speranza. And other more valuable. Hello, Raider! Uh-oh. It looks like I've been jumped on by a tick. A tick are a low-threat arc that typically cling to walls or ceilings and try to jump on the raider's face. If you're in a team with someone, you can shoot it off your friend's face. But if you're playing solos and being friendly, it's typically considered not a good idea. Uh-oh, looks like you alerted an android. Androids are not harmful, but they can cause sound that can alert other arc or raiders to your location. They can be turned off with a quick swing or a quick shot. Hello, fellow raiders! Hello, fellow raider! Great work! You defeated the arc threat. Have a reward!
Well, thank you, thank you.
Completing missions and tutorials is a great way to level up your battle pass, unlocking cool cosmetics and even some premium currency. Happy birthday, thanks. Anytime, Raider. You found yourself in Seed Vault. Seed Vault is typically considered not to have great loot, but has lots of searchable containers and plenty of the seed item. The seed item can be traded back to the NPC trader Celeste for lots of goodies and can be converted one-to-one into any raw material. Also, the large amount of containers makes it valuable for farming EXP, as you get 200 EXP every time you look in a container, even if a fellow raider has already looted it. Sounds like a tutorial boss. That's what I'm here for, Raider. I sure do, Raider. I'm always here to help.
What's your name?
My name is Sugarglass, or Sugarglass was taken over on Twitch.tv. Make sure to put away healable items. After healing, they can slow you down like a weapon. You can press H to holster them. Holstering is great for getting around quickly. But if you suspect there might be threats around the corner, make sure to have your weapon out, because drawing your weapon takes a couple seconds. Is he checking out the Twitch? Hello. Hello, fellow Raider.
Hey, Raider!
Hi. Good use of the emote wheel to communicate with fellow Raiders.
Yes!
That can be a great way to defuse the situation, but it can be a little limited.
All right!
Great work, Raider. Here, take a reward for completing your quest.
Appreciate it. Let's go.
Great moves, Raider.
Yes!
Yes, I like this guy.
Yes!
Yes. Wow, you're almost as excited as the average viewer of Sugarglass was taken on Twitch.tv.
No!
Hello, fellow Raiders.
Yes! Yes!
More people to annoy. I'm going in.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hello, fellow Raider.
Yes!
But we look awful similar, don't we?
Maybe.
This is probably because of Arc Raider's current limited player customization options. But don't worry, there will be more in the future.
Wait, that's not the end of it.
Anytime, Raider.
Yes!
Start out online at Bridge. Guy whose guild is mostly made up of tutorial NPCs. That's the melee attack, Raider. It can be done in 2 different ways depending on if you press left or right click. Pressing left click will do side to side, and right click will do up and down, allowing you to hit things that are typically a little higher up, like cameras. Great work, Raider.
Does one do more damage than the other?
They do the same damage, they just have different hitboxes. They're actually learning, holy shit. Have a reward for completing your tutorial quest. This is a torn parachute. Torn parachutes can be used can be salvaged to make fabric. Fabric can be used in a pinch as a makeshift bandage. It doesn't heal as much, but it's better than nothing. Who's not going to take my prize? Could you lower your music? No. A bad guy, that looks like you're dealing with a shredder. Shredders are high damage, high HP, but low in mobility. And they have weak points in the form of thrusters. It's best to play around walls or covers, especially when he's about to attack. They can deal some serious health damage. Rolling can be a good way to get around a wall or a corner in a pinch. I'd help, but I didn't bring a weapon. Using high knockback weapons like shotguns or heavy weapons can be— that is a raider flare. Raider flares go up when a raider goes down. Down raiders who aren't in your party can be revived with the defibrillator, like this. But you want to make sure all threats are clear before reviving somebody. That is a raider flare. Raider flares go up when a raider goes down. Great work defeating the Arch Nemesis! Defibrillators can be used to revive players. They're a one-time use consumable blue item. What was that, Raider? It's important to always bring a defibrillator into solos. That's how friendships are made. If you take items that are a little more rare, like defibrillators, into solo play, you can take them in your prison pocket or your safe pocket. This allows you to not lose them when you die and take them into every mission. My shields are fucking broken. Uh-oh, that's just a little bit of gamer slang for you. Look out, that's a fireball. Fireballs open up in a weak point right before they attack, so a couple quick shots to the front and a roll backwards is an easy way to dispatch of them without taking any damage. Hello, fellow raider! Oh shit, I never knew that. Wait, which fact was it? I have to know. I have to know which ones are the real heaters. Great work, Raider! Melee swings? Hell yeah, that one's pretty niche. Anytime, Raider! I love giving help over at Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch. Hello, Raider! Hello, Raider! Uh-oh. I think I have a solution. Try crawling out, Raider. Uh-oh, looks like someone threw a grenade. We freed him! Unfortunately, I think I have the defibrillators. Excellent work, Raider. Defibrillators are a one-time use consumable blue rarity item that can help a fellow Raider get up when they're down. Anytime, fellow Raider. Dude, I'm so fucked for HP. I love meleeing Raiders. Sure do, Raider. Anytime. It's important to bring extras for a buddy. Sure do, Raider. I'm going broke over here. It's worth it, though. Hello, fellow Raider. There's some way to trigger an unstick with space, but I haven't figured it out. Oh, interesting. Yo, look that up for me. That can be my next tip. Fact check that for me. I'm outsourcing. Are you Raiders looking for anything in particular this trip outside of Speranza? My voice is starting to break down. Good lord. Wow, that's a pretty high... That's a pretty high-tier weapon, used often in what is called the meta. Due to its fast fire rate and high headshot damage. You can find a blueprint to help you craft a Venenator whenever you want.
Oh, thanks for the knowledge. Band-aids.
A great way to find this blueprint is to spec into the red tree of the skill tree and get the last upgrade that allows you to find the new lockers. Those lockers are full of endgame loot, such as Venenator Blueprint.
Oh, good to know. Let's go this way.
I'll follow you, Raider.
They changed it.
I'll follow you as much as I follow Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch.tv.
What's this over here?
This is a Raider hatch. Raider hatches are a way to escape outside of the normal extraction, but they require a one-time use consumable item called a hatch key.
Okay.
This allows you and 3 other raiders to escape, but it only stays open for a little bit of time. They can also be used while down. Taking things like the looting MK3 can let you escape a fight down, traverse the entire map, and escape via a raider hatch key.
Is it worth it?
It's always worth it. Getting out with your gear is important to the player experience.
What about taking the gear of other people?
Taking the gear of other people is a great way to level up, but it's typically frowned upon in solo play. In duos and trios, however, it's all fair game. That's a shotgun. A shotgun is a high damage but slow firing weapon. That's a rattler. A rattler is a medium ammo He's so mean. I used everything I had on that guy. I gave him all my shields, all my medicine. Why is he so evil? I already gave him all my items. Magic. Looks like it's an automatic thing that pops up. No way to trigger it manually. Interesting. How does it know when you're stuck, I guess? That guy was clearly pretty stuck. Aw, I kind of wanted to plug in the extraction, but that's okay. Damn, I even used all my defibs. There was nothing for that man. I guess a combat MK2. I just like, how expensive are like the lowest price things?
Welcome in. Try not to trip over the good stuff.
Like a looting. Yeah, what if I just buy a bunch of these? Reload out. Oh, I can get anything. These. I didn't even realize. I thought it was only this one. I'm so bad at tutorials, guys.
Hello, Lance the Raider. Come in.
They're cheaper to make. Yeah, but they take magnets. Magnets are like dumb, and I use them up too quickly, making actually good stuff. Oh, actually, no, you're right. I forgot you can make them out of just plastic parts and rubber. All right. We're going in. That's all we need, baby. Maybe a shield. Shield doesn't hurt. Okay. Good shout. Good shout, Artemis. You prefer Artemis or Leet? Goodness, it's hot in here. I think I don't know if it's like for anybody else, but whenever I do like character voices, I get like low-key sweaty. Artemis is good? Hell yeah. Like, oh my god, when we were doing our Deltarune playthrough and I was voicing like Tenna, I also like to like physically like move my arms around and stuff even when I'm just playing at the computer. And I'm like drenched. Is that crazy? Probably. The only respite my voice gets is when I'm menuing. We're living off the cough drops right now. Keep these golden pipes golden. Assume the best. Prepare for the worst. Hell yeah. Fresh spawn. We're med side, so we can just go right in here, and we will find a lot of players. Hello, fellow raider! I was just about to talk about that spawn.
Whatever. You know where I find, like, give me a second, I don't remember the mission. Megatron and flow controllers?
Megatron can typically be found in medical. Good news for you, raider. We spawned right next to medical. Medical is right through here.
Why is this guy talking like an NPC? What the fuck?
I'm just here to provide helpful tips for the best game ever made. Arc Raiders, available on Steam in the Epic Games Store for $39.99. Uh-oh, that's a popper. Poppers are low HP, high mobility arcs that explode when they get in contact with the player. Uh-oh, look out, that's a fireball burner. A fireball burner will expose its weak point directly before attacking. Best to wait before it attacks. You're looking for the white weak point. Good work, Raider! But watch out for the flames. That's a camera. A camera alerts you to other Arc and players nearby. Once it's already made noise, it's best to shoot it or hit it with a melee weapon. There are two types of melee swings, left click and right click. Right click can allow you to reach up higher. Hello, fellow raider! Cold water is good for throat strain. Uh-oh, it looks like this raider is on the other side of a battery door. A battery door requires a battery to open. You'll have to look around on the floor for one. Hello, fellow raider!
This guy can't be real, bro. Listen to this shit. It's like an NPC. He must have this shit on recording or something.
I just love Arc Raiders. Hello, fellow... Hello, fellow raider! I don't have shields. That's the melee weapon. The melee weapon can be swung two different ways, by pressing left click and by pressing right click. Right click will swing up and down, allowing you to reach high up things like cameras. Side to side can be done with the left click button.
That's crazy, bro. Yo, do you know where to find the Megatron? And,
Megatron can typically be found in medical, or in anywhere that displays a medical or technological loot table, which you can check by pressing your M key to look at your map. We just left medical, so it'd be best to turn around and look for the loot. That's a raider flare. A raider flare goes up when a raider goes down. That's a raider corpse. Raider corpses can be searched for 500 EXP. Gamers cannot fathom the bit. It's so funny. I didn't know I was like good at it or any like I didn't think it was being done like well enough for people to get confused. What was that, fellow raider?
I should have never done that.
It depends on your worldview. Typically, making friends can help you take down stronger arcs like the Bastion underneath us for higher tier loot. But if you're just looking to grub for a couple of bucks, a quick kill can help out.
This guy is crazy, bro. That's wild.
Megatrons can be found in medical. We just left medical. That's a metal detector. Metal detectors go off when a player goes through them. This can alert you to other Arc or players around, but can be taken out silently with a melee weapon. This is medical. Great work, Raider! What other thing, Raider?
Flow controller.
I'm not too sure about that one, Raider. But if you know what type of loot it is, you can check the map and see what type of loot tables correspond to what areas. Hovering over an area on the map will tell you what its loot tables are.
Yeah, you guys hear me? Anybody else hear this shit?
Hello, fellow raiders!
Listen to this.
That's a battery. A battery can be used to open a battery door. There's one nearby, actually. It's right over here, fellow raider. Battery doors can lead to high-interest areas, but require a little extra effort than your average door. Now that you've inserted a battery, you can open it like normal. Great work, Raider! Flankers, I think you're talking about arcs, which are dangerous robots scattered around the area. I think I hear one now. This one's called the Shredder. The Shredder is a high damage, high HP, but low mobility arc. That's a fireball burner. A fireball burner leaves behind fire when it dies. Be careful. You can always roll backward using the Alt key. This can even be done while sliding. You'll need to go to the sandbox. The sandbox can be found by opening your map. If you don't see it at first, it's probably because you're on the wrong layer. You can switch layers by opening your map and then pressing E. Uh-oh. It's actually hurting my... I need to, like, get a different mic button. It's hurting my finger. It's hurting my thumb from holding down the mic button for so long. What's he looking for? I can Google? Oh, shit, you're right. A flow controller. Off to the sandbox! He thinks I'm leaving. Moron. Uh-oh, looks like someone's fighting the Bastion. The Bastion is a high-threat arc, but is covered in distinctive yellow weak points. Disabling multiple of its leg weak points can leave it immobilized, making it not as big of a threat as it used to be. The Bastion is also full of Bastion cells, which are useful for upgrading your workbench back at Speranza, which is essential to meta progression. Haha, down we go. If you hold the jump key while falling, you can grab onto ledges and avoid fall damage altogether. Isn't that neat? Uh-oh. I fucked it up. Oh. Is it dead? Great work, Raiders! You've defeated the Bastion. The Bastion is full of high valuable loot, like the Bastion Cell, which can be used to upgrade your workbenches. Uh-oh, looks like we have some downed Raiders. You can revive downed Raiders with defibrillators, like this. Defibrillators are a one-time Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Dead Raiders can be a great source of EXP, yielding 500 when they're searched, even if someone's already picked them clean. Dude, we're so back. We're so back. It actually has some stuff that's like essential for meta progression. Maybe I'll drop it for some Raiders. If there's stuff you don't need in a large arc kill, it's common courtesy to leave something in there so that the parts remain. Searching everything from a dead arc will despawn its body. But if you leave it up, then other players can tap it for the search EXP. You're fucked up with an NPC. Anytime, fellow Raider. I hope you're enjoying Arc Raiders for Steam and Epic Games Store. I know I am. Hello, fellow Raiders. Uh-oh, you took a nasty fall. Falls can be avoided by grabbing onto ledges by holding the jump key, or zip lines at the last moment. Bandages can be used to bandages can be used to heal wounds from falling or gunshots. Hello, fellow raider. Great use of the emote wheel, raider. That's a great way to de-escalate tensions between raiders and communicate with people from afar, but it can be a little limited. Hell. Hello, fellow raider. They're gonna murder me. Oh, wanna know a quirky, wacky fun fact? If you press A and D enough times, you'll do a little dance. Hello, fellow raiders. Wow, this almost makes me as happy as Sugar Glass was taken on Twitch.tv. Uh-oh, looks like that's a wasp. A wasp can be taken out easily by taking out 2 rotors on the same side. Hard to fly without those. If you raiders are looking to extract, there's actually an extraction right under our toes. Hello. Yellow lights mean that an extraction has been called. When the lights turn green, that means the doors are gonna open. You then have 2 minutes to board, or less if a raider calls it early. You can even extract when you're down and keep all your valuables you worked hard for. Excellent moves, fellow raider. I can hear you now. Oh, thanks. Great work, fellow raiders! Looks like you're heading back topside to Speranza. Remember to upgrade your workbenches and check your current missions in Battle Pass for additional rewards. And also make sure to check out Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch. I love life. Oh. Damn, we got out of there with some stuff. I want to keep, like, these on me, though, because, like, people need those a lot. Like, I think last mission someone was asking me for the Rusted Shut medical kit. And I'd love to be able to just, like, give it out. Maybe give them, like, a overly simple tutorial task. Like, try emoting, you know, something like that. Oh, dude, we're so close. We're so close. Oh my god, next level I get to go into security lockers. I'm so excited. That's big numbers for me. Okay, what do we got here? Quests. Hell yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's shit I have to do. I'm not doing that. I'm evil like that. I don't need anything. They've been nerfed, but they're still good. Yeah, I heard about the nerf after I already put in like 27 levels. Kind of suboptimal, but you know. Oh shit, I'm roostered out of my mind right now. I've got too much shit. Sell. I'm gonna bring in these. I want my oil, I want my springs. I don't really know what those are for besides like being crafted down into like Exodus modules and whatnot. Not super interesting to me currently. Oops. Kinda want that. Dude, I will sell it all to be able to run with the inventories I want. I don't care. Get out of here. Yeah, so these are all like great dubskis. I think there's been a BP drop rate nerf as well. Eesh. Damn. Haven't seen any since Stella Montis dropped. That's brutal. What am I doing keeping a pharaoh? No offense, but like, I'm not that broke. I'll always keep Tauros though. I love a good Toro collection. When I'm actually like out to kill, a Toro Anvil is my preferred loadout. I love that shit. We got 3D fibs. We got meds. That's all we really need, right? Beautiful. Back in we go. No fire I'm equipped? Yeah, I know. You know what? Maybe we'll bring... I already sold the Pharaoh. That's so funny. Bring like a Berletta. Why not? No, I think no firearm is just the best play. Having fun with the Berletta recently? You can upgrade to the Veninator. Or Venator? Venator. Right? I don't know. I don't know shit from butts. What do I know? I just work here. I'm just a tutorial NPC. Fuck if I know anything. Oh good. I was reaching for a cough drop, but I already prepped one for the next round. I feel like... Is all my hair gonna fall out or something if I eat too many cough drops? What's the drawback, chat? Diabetes? I don't know. Hello, fellow raiders! We always spawn so close to people on this map. Oh. Hello, fellow raiders! They're not saying hi. Great use of the emote wheel, Raider. That could be a great way to communicate with people when you're lacking something like a microphone. Hello, fellow raider. That's a gun. Guns can be used to hurt other raiders. That's a raider flare. A raider flare goes up when a raider goes down. That's a finishing move. Finishing moves can be done by Why? Alright. -5 of each med, I guess. Mildly annoying. Can be bad for me? Well, I'm not having more than 12. But, like, what about it's bad? Give me the breakdown. Ugh, I just need... These are such a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna stop bringing, like, good meds. Too much methanol. Oh, heard. Okay. What is the effects of too much methanol? Asking for a friend, of course. Man, some people just really need the one kill so bad. That's brutal. Alright, I'm not in the med tab. I'm like, this is so many meds. Oh, but I had the gear for the... You know what? Maybe he got use out of that. Had all the useful stuff. That's unfortunate. He really did make out like a bandit. Dizziness and nausea? Ooh. Alright, heard. From a cursory Google search. Understandable. We still go Stella? I feel like Stella is the place ATM. Maybe I'll go like a nice damn battlegrounds after this. We had a good time last time we did damn battlegrounds. It's just so easy to like find people here. Because the spawns are a little broken, I'm not gonna lie. Being able to like guaranteed always spawn like 3 feet away from another raider is wild. It's just a bunch of like free kit ratting on crack. It's crazy. Deliver field crates to supply depot. So true. Gotta write that one down. Scribble, scribble, scribble. This is the... Yeah, this is the far spawn. Kinda wanna always go to medical. Lurking, by the way, in your walls? Hell yeah, thank you for the lurk, Conrad. Hello, fellow raider! How are you doing this fine trip topside? How are you doing this fine trip topside?
Are you gonna kill me?
No, Raider. I don't even have a weapon.
Prove it.
I'm not sure how you want me to prove it, Raider.
Yeah, good point.
I can't exactly equip anything.
Be careful with some clankers out there.
Clankers, I think you're referring to Ark, which is where Ark Raiders gets its namesake. Ark Raiders is available on Steam and the Epic Game Store for $39.99. I'm blowing this guy's fucking mind, hello? Uh-oh, that's a Shredder. Shredders are low mobility, high damage, and high HP Ark. They have weak points in the form of thrusters. It's best to play around walls and corners when dealing with them. Hello, fellow Raider. You're using a melee weapon. Melee weapons can be swung two different ways. Left click swings it side to side, and right click swings it up and down, allowing you to reach higher up targets like cameras. You're using the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is great for piercing high armored arcs. Uh-oh, you're fighting a Shredder. Best to play around walls and corners when dealing with a Shredder. They deal a lot of damage, but can be kept at bay with high knockback weapons. That's a Raider Flare. A Raider Flare goes up when a Raider goes down. Raiders can be revived with a one-time use item called the Defibrillator, which is blue in rarity. Like this. Once up, make sure to shield and bandage in that order. Great work, Raider! You defeated a Shredder! I'm okay. I have everything I need right here. Hello, fellow Raider! Heh. Whoa, look at all these big bones! Bones come from things that used to be alive. I think that's how it works in the game too. These bones are from the old world. The old world happened before the first wave of the Ark invasion. This one looks like it might have been a mammoth. That's what that button does? Hell yeah. You can check what kind of area a loot has by pressing your M key to open your map and hovering over it. It will also tell you the type of loot, such as medical, technical, or industrial. This can be used to find items you're on the hunt for. Even when you don't find loot though, you always get EXP for searching containers, even if other raiders have already searched them. This makes areas like the Seed Vault great. The Seed Vault has low tier loot, but has several hundreds of containers. That was a lie. That was a lie. I told a lie. What do I do? Hello! Thank you, fellow Raider. Guys, he doesn't know I lied. He doesn't know I lied. Lying is fun and easy to do. It's very unbecoming of a tutorial NPC. Hello! Hello, fellow Raider! Hey, it's Christmas. I can't see anything. Did you know if you press A and D fast enough, you can activate a secret dance emote? Great moves, Raider! On PC, A and D are typically the left and right keys. Almost had it. Great work, Raider! You're doing it! You're really dancing! I'm proud of you, Raider. Thank you. It's so earnest. It's so purple. Uh-oh, I hear a tick. Tick have a distinctive sound and are typically waiting. That's a popper. Look out, Raider. Ticks will wait on walls and ceilings to latch onto a Raider's face. If you're playing squads or duos, you can shoot a tick off of your fellow Raider's face, but in solos, you'll probably just blast their head off. That one's crazy. Uh-oh, that looks like a fireball burner. He looks he looks a little stuck. Great work, Raider. Oops. I like that one. That was a nice little thing. I like the arcade floor shapes. They make me happy. Ooh, that's a good one too. Did you know sliding can be used down slopes to conserve stamina? Hello, fellow Raider! How are you doing this fine trip topside? This is the Seed Vault. The Seed Vault is generally considered to have bad loot, but lots of containers and lots of the Seed item. The Seed item can be traded to Celeste back in Speranza and can be exchanged 1-to-1 for any raw material. And a couple of higher tier trinkets too. This makes this a great place to farm EXP, due to all the containers it has. This is an android. An android has a chance to make noise when you walk past it. This can be turned off by shooting the android, or hitting it with a melee weapon if you're looking to be a little more discreet. That's a melee weapon. Melee weapons can be swung 2 different ways. Left and right with the left mouse button, and up and down with the right click button. The up and down swing can allow you to hit things like cameras that you typically couldn't. Hell. Oh god. These people don't care anymore. I've worn them down. Wow, this is almost exciting as that time that I watched Sugar Glass Was Taken on Twitch.tv. I don't know if I plugged on this guy yet. Uh-oh, looks like someone's calling extraction. They're trying to get back home to Speranza. This is the fan extraction. It has 2 entrances that can both be trapped. These people are just ignoring me. This is tragic. Completely understandable, but tragic nonetheless. Yeah, well, now they're not getting this accelerator of mine, huh? Look out, Raider! That's a turret. Turrets can't go anywhere, but can deal a lot of damage if you get caught in their line of sight, or LOS for short. I don't have a weapon to deal with this. They're pretty weak, though, so just play your corners and you'll be A-okay. He dead? Is there a dead body over there? I think he just ran through. Yeah, they don't care about me anymore. Hello, fellow Raider. Is it really because my mouth is broken? What was that, fellow Raider? That's weird. I don't know about that item. Maybe you can teach me about it. Yes. I only know of mixed fruit, which is a field craftable item. Whoa. You learn something new every day. Damn, he hates me. 3 cups of coffee before I talk to you is wild. That's so real, though. Uh-oh, looks like there's a shredder over here. Better watch out. I don't really have, like, a weapon to get around here. I think it's time for a reset, though. I think this guy hates me. Let's see what this body had, though. Nothing. He drained it. Fair enough. What if I lead the shredder to him? Chat, do we be evil? Do we be... If I hear one yes... One yes is all it takes. Ow. It's not great. No? Oh, sorry, I got my one yes. Yeah is not a yes. Oh, you said yes, Slacking. Perfect. Yes, and... Ooh. Hello, fellow raider. This is a shredder. A shredder is a slow-moving, high-damage arc. You should play around walls or corners when dealing with this one. Hello, fellow raider. The shredder makes a distinctive noise before it attacks. That's your time to dodge roll around the nearest corner. You're doing great, Raider! Aiming for the thrusters can stop the shredder from moving around too much. Holy fuck. Is this a snowy area? Yeah, kind of. Pretty cold. Great work, Raider! You defeated the shredder!
2 for 2, baby.
Absolutely, Raider. He did great. Need these. Going through shields like a motherfucker with these bits. Is this... What does that even mean? This is the fan extract. When the extract lights are yellow, that means the extraction's loading up. When they turn green, that means the doors are about to open. Hello, fellow Raider. That's a Raider flare. A Raider flare goes up when a Raider goes down. That's the execute... Oh. There's no footsteps in this note. You don't like that name. I didn't know what their name was. Barry? You got something against berries? Or was it the person I was, like, following around? Is it... Maybe it's best you don't type out whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Oh, fan extract. That's like what subs are, right? Something like that. You mentioned cold water. Oh, right. Oh, wait, I died. I forgot. I have to, like, put my stuff back on. Good thing we have so much of this. And the defibs go in the safe pocket. I'm so equipped to do this forever. This is great. Like something you extract out of your fans? Yeah. Love and validation. No, that's like what bad content creators do. That's like parasocial, you know? Reverse e-girl bathwater. Exactly. Oh, goodness gracious. Chat, in case we fall into a different crowd, what's like a backup bit? I need spitballed ideas. I injected my estrogen last night. Please don't extract it again. Skill issue? What if I want it? Hello? I can't get it where I'm at, you know? I've got to steal it from other people. Hello, fellow raiders. Pretend to be one of the arcs. Just like walk around and go. Wait, that's actually so dumb. It might work. Write that down, chat. Write that down. Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to Arc Raiders. A game where you have to get as much loot as you can and get out. Hello. And welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's, an indie horror game you guys recommended en masse. And I mean, I said it was really, really good. Why would anyone even want to stay Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't even want to stay one. That is one creepy animatronic bear. Fuck me, dude. I have to, like, memorize the whole thing. I only know that much because I had a friend who used to recite the entire fucking thing. I don't have a gun. This is, like, problematic. I'm too fresh spawned to deal with shit like this. Chat. I may have gotten myself into a predicament. It's coming. The silly? Whom's to silly? Hello, fellow raider. How are you doing this fine trip topside? Hello. Where's this fucker? Think he can outrun me? Probably. Damn it. He's too good. I lost his scent. Wait. I think he's around here. Actually, sorry, I was just smelling my mission, apparently. Oh, I got the hatch key? What? Alright. We'll use this. This will come into play. Who's fighting over here? It's like that way. It's like an old storage or whatever. I don't really want to go that far. That's like way farther than it sounds. Oh wait, no. I could be up here. Actually, I forgot I can go up this way. Hello, fellow raiders. Just ticks and shredders up here. Oh, someone's fighting something on the other side of this wall. Hello, fellow raider. How are you doing this fine trip topside? Hello, fellow raider. That's an android. Androids need to be searched for certain missions. Missions can progress your battle pass and your level, leading to powerful augments and upgrades using your skill tree. But be careful which one you pick, because you can't undo it. Great work, Raider! You breached the crate. Crates can contain loot. Wow, that's a melee weapon. A melee weapon can be swung two different ways. Left and right using the left mouse button, and up and down using the right mouse button. Using the right mouse button, you can reach up higher things like cameras. Hello, fellow. This person does not care at all, actually. Completely unbothered. Ignoring NPCs can have dire consequences. Hello, fellow Ignoring NPCs could lead to something called a mental break. Do I do it, chat? If I see a single one in chat, this person dies to a melee weapon. Help! Great work, Raider. If you have your mission, you only need to search one more android. Do we, like, down them and then revive them? On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate my services today? What, are they playing without audio? Do they hate me this much? Haha, Raider, I can only take so much neglect. Your flashlight can give away your position to other raiders. Make sure to turn it off. Otherwise, I'll find you. Hello, fellow raider. How are you enjoying your trip topside? That's a raider flare. A raider flare goes up when a raider goes down. Raiders can be executed with the E button or revived using a one-time use blue item called a defibrillator. That's against TOS. You can't hurt them. What the fuck? Why did they hate me so bad that round? I mean, I understand why the guy shot me. That was so funny though, chasing the guy around with the. He didn't know what to do. I was able to tell that he was gonna go behind that wall to shield because he kept his flashlight on in a dark room. I got to give him the tip mid-fight. Ah, oh, dude, if I had a single weapon too. He was one swing away. That's so tragic. I was gonna down him and then defib him. Luckily, we keep the defibs though. I'm afraid I'll have to be officially reprimanded. No, it wasn't hurting them. It was a tutorial on what happens when they go down and how to get back up, you know? It's different. In 5 to 6 business days. The worst part is I know you'll remember to do that. And I won't. And I'll be like, what was this about? Alright, we run it back. No firearm, don't need it. I was dumpstering that kid anyways. He had plenty of warning. He know what he did. He knows what he did. Yeah. I think I need to get a 5. I think I need to start asking them how my services are, and I think my goal is to get 5 stars. He did have plenty of warning. He had so much warning. I'm gonna go get started on that documentary right away. The document right away? Oh, you're filing a document? I see. We'll go to the other side of assembly. Medbay, classic. Easy way to find a lot of players. We're 10 minutes late. Good lord. See y'all have a good day. Yeah, have a great day, man. I do not want to deal with these fireball burners. Woo! Their pathing isn't great, though, so that'll throw them for enough of a loop for me to get away. See? Beautiful. Hello, fellow raiders! I'm really gonna do it this time. Should bring a Toro in my backpack. Oh. Hello, fellow raiders! Uh-oh, it looks like there's a dead raider here. A dead raider can be looted for 500 EXP, which is great for leveling up. Yeah, that's intended by the devs, probably. Hello, fellow raiders! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're strapped now, baby. See what this poor sap had. Probably a free kit. Medbay spawn. Oh, you know what? I'll take the backups. These can be used as a throwable. I forgot to bring meds this round, so this is even better, actually. Can I use cruise explosives like that? I cannot. Sure. Hello, fellow raider. How are you doing this fine trip topside? Hell. Wow, that's a torn blanket. Torn blankets can be salvaged into fabric. Fabric can be used as a makeshift medical bandage. You know, when you don't have any other choice. Uh-oh, I hear a tick. Ticks are usually waiting on walls and ceilings to surprise raiders by latching onto their face. If you're in duos or trios with your buddy, you can shoot a tick off of someone's face. But if you're in solos, you're probably just gonna hurt your buddy. This is a battery door. It won't open unless you find a battery scattered around. Batteries are easy to spot and pretty common though, so don't worry, Raider. How would you rate my services so far today? On a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. Thank you so much, Raider! Here is a battery. A battery can be used to open battery doors. Uh-oh, I hear a shredder. Shredders are high damage but low mobility arcs that have a lot of HP. But they can be kept at bay by playing around corners and using high knockback weapons. They make a distinctive sound when they're about to attack. So make sure to roll into cover before that happens. That's a dead raider. A dead raider is worth 500 EXP if you look through them, even if they've already been raided by a fellow raider. Dude, what is with people not caring today? They don't even see me as like a possible threat. Did you know? Hello, fellow raider. How are you doing this fine trip outside of Speranza? That's a dead raider. A dead raider can be searched for 500 EXP and additional loot if you're lucky. Hello.
Did you kill him?
I'm not capable of killing. I'm just a helpful tutorial NPC.
For real?
Absolutely.
So what if I shoot you?
It probably hurt a lot.
I'm not gonna do it, bro, man.
Thanks, Raider. That's a battery. A battery can be used to open a battery door. Hello, fellow Raider. That's a Raider flare. Raider flares go up when a Raider goes down. That's a shredder. Shredders are... Downed raiders can be executed with the E button or brought back up with a defibrillator, which is a single-use blue rarity item. Why'd he do it? Hello, fellow raider. Why are they like this? Oh, because his name was Heartbreak Kid. Oh, he had to break my heart. He got some crazy loot, though. Oh no, I had my Berletta. Why? This is why we don't take weapons, Jim. They felt intimidated by the prospect of learning something new. That's real, though. Some people are afraid of fun facts, you know? They're afraid of having fun. Alright. Time to craft more of these bad boys. We're just bleeding goodies today. Make 5 of these. I'm not gonna blow through all my power cells on this bit. It ain't worth it. Maybe we go somewhere else. Artemis, what's a good map to go to give tutorials? Where do you think needs the most tutting? Tutoring. Oh, but that's a word. Right. Almost forgot. Buried City. I think you're right. I think they need me in Buried City. You know, people unlock this and they immediately go here, you know? And they're like, I don't know what's going on. You know, why does that turret have a sniper rifle? Stuff like that. We'll actually bring the shields. Fuck it. No firearm? Don't need it. How much longer will I stream for? Typically about 35 more minutes. You know this. Buried City is my favorite chill time map. Hell yeah. Good vibes at Buried City. Why do you ask, Conrad? Well, I'm crazy craving, like, anything from a bakery. I was looking at Stockholm today. Sweden. I was just looking at all the bakeries there. Thinking of possibly. Gotta visit my Swede homies. What? Hello, fellow raiders! See, but, like, this is a real map. I'm not gonna spawn next to people. Where do we... Just head to the middle. This isn't like Stella Montis where I'm gonna spawn, like, 5 feet away from someone. Trying to figure out when I should leave to eat food. Oh, that's sweet. Hello, fellow raiders! Bruh. We're just gonna have to go on the hunt. I hate having to, like, echolocate so I don't, like, scare someone. Is that a raider flare? Oh my god, we killing people over there. Someone needs my help! 2 people need my help. That's scary. They're just murdering over there. Or everyone's going down to an arc, who knows. I'm on my way. I think there's poppers right here, though. If I recall correct. Yeah. Yep. It's fine. Surely it can't see me up here. Hee hee. There we go. Bastion's not real, and neither is the turret. Probably some down people over here. Hello, fellow raiders! What are we fighting? Ugh, I feel like I have to go towards the flares. If someone's down, I need to be there. Had some news second in Germany years ago, and it's still so memorable. What is that? Hello, fellow raiders! Somebody say something. I know you're in there, quivering, hiding with your minimal loot, clinging to what you can. Used to such a cruel world. Hello, fellow raiders! Where are these bodies? Did I lose the plot? I feel like I was heading the right way. Did I just hear someone injured? Hello, fellow raiders!
Hi.
How are you doing this fine trip topside?
Good.
Great to hear, Raider! I hope you're enjoying Arc Raiders, available for Steam in the Epic Games Store for $39.99. But there might be a couple sales coming soon. Hello, fellow Raider! Watch out, that's a snitch. A snitch is a non-attacking Arc enemy that will alert you to other Arcs. Better shoot it before it flies away. Uh-oh! This will now spawn 2 wasps and a hornet. Bombardiers are a high-tier Arc threat that can drop valuable loot. Hello, fellow raider. Hello, fellow raider.
This is unreal.
This is Unreal. Unreal Engine 5 to be exact.
It's terrifying. I love it.
Let's go on with it. Let's go.
You guys have to come up for a turn. I think I didn't go to the right.
I'm with you, fellow raiders. Uh-oh, look out, there's a snitch.
The plaza, and I'll become the bombardier.
Okay.
Freaking out. Alright, I'm gonna start heading over. It's like southeast.
I'll follow you, raider. I don't know if we're going the right way. Oh, like this way? Uh-oh, those are spotters. Spotters work with the bombardier to find players to bombardier. No, sir. What was that, fellow raider?
I said your voice is immaculate. I love it.
Thank you, fellow raider. It's just what I was born with. And I was born to help. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's alerted the bombardier. Watch out for mortar strikes. And make sure to take out the spotters before they, well, spot you. Uh-oh. Better shield up, raider. Oh, shit. Great work, raider. You defeated a spotter. Oh, I thought that was coming for me for a second. I'd help, but I wasn't born with any weapons. Look out, raider! A triangle dipped with 2 corners of chocolate. Wait, is that a yes? Wait, oh, that person earlier, yeah. Planning on retiring from living at the age of old. How about you? So true. Me? Whoa, that was a close one. Watch out for the Bombardier's missile, raider. Uh-oh, here comes a spotter. They can spot you. Uh-oh. They're locked on, which means there's probably a missile coming your way. Great work, raider. You defeated a spotter. Now move on to the real deal. I don't have any weapons, sir. Hello, fellow raider. That's a melee weapon. A melee weapon can be swung 2 different ways. Left to right using the left click button and up and down using the right click button. That can allow you to hit things like cameras that you wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. Oh, they don't like me no more. I can do my best to take down the Bombardier if we come across extra weapons. Look out, raider. You're taking damage. You're going to need to use medical bandages to heal up. Oh my god. All right, I'm going in. Fine. These green lights indicate that someone has called the extraction and it's currently open. Great work, Raiders! You defeated the Bombardier. This can lead to high-tier loot like the Bombardier Cell, which is necessary for upgrading workbenches back at Speranza.
I'm just looking for a Sentinel Fire Port. Sentinel Fire Port, that's all I need. If you guys find
Hello, fellow Raiders!
I just need a cell, bro. I need 3 cells.
That's a grenade. A grenade is a high-damage consumable throwable. Uh-oh, looks like I need to shield up after taking heavy damage. Hello, fellow Raider! This is a melee weapon, which can be used to down Raiders. That is a Raider Flare. A Raider Flare goes up when an asshole goes down. Bye-bye. Check out Sugar Glass Was Taken on twitch.tv. Help! Rolling is a good tip. True, that guy should have rolled. That's a car alarm.
Bombardier cells on that shit. I need that so bad.
I'll help you look for one, fellow Raider.
I'm looking for freaking Sentinel Port. Anybody has Sentinel Fire and Pin at school, whatever the hell it's called?
Let's see if we can find one for this guy. No.
Anybody has that?
Nah, I ain't found that yet.
Oh, I'm floating. That player is going to Extraction. Extraction lets you turn to... I can't find any Bombardier cells. I'm sorry, Raider.
No, I killed that shit.
Are you talking about the fabled Sugar Glass Was Taken over on twitch.tv? I love that guy.
There it is. God, dude. The Jews took my fucking shit, bro.
I think they're called Raiders.
Same thing.
You can be a raider and a Jew at the same time.
I don't know if I want to participate in this one. Players that were present at the looting could be a good source of Bombardier cells.
I'm gonna thank you then.
Every day where you return home alive is a win in my book. Another win in my book is following Sugar Glass Was Taken over at twitch.tv. My channel? I don't know what you're talking about, fellow Raider. Is that a new item I'm unaware of? Arc Raiders on the Steam store currently doesn't have any additional DLC that's non-cosmetic.
Those like epic mines work well against Bombardiers.
They work great against Bombardiers. They're called the Deadline, and they're great for dispatching any high-tier Arc or player of your choosing.
Sweet, thank you, bro.
Anytime, fellow Raider. Hello.
It was nice.
Great work, Raiders. You made it back to Speranza. 10. This is so dry from that one. That was fun, though. Water. God, I typically do not get a chance to shut up during those. Thank you for the hydrate. How's ginger ale for the throat? Cold water? I don't have any cold water. It's all hot water. I'm in hot water right now. We got time for like 1 or 2 more, depending on how quickly we get murdered. Fridge? It's like a whole 5 seconds of dead air. I can't have that. I'd like explode. Are you kidding me? Order no fridge. My girlfriend's trying to get me to go to the fridge. Oh, she's mad at me. But Okay, guys, I have to go to the fridge. She's yelling at me. That was a fun raid? That was a great raid, fellow raider. Thank you. I have to go get water because my throat's so hoarse from yapping for fucking 10 rounds straight. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for the follow.
Zombie orphans just followed.
Oh, back. I've got butter now. Oh, not having a weapon is a daring approach? I don't know what you're talking about. The only thing you need to bring into raids is 3 defibs for the homie. For the homies. Plural. That's literally all you need. These are just to fight off the arc, you know? You know, occasionally we'll spring for something kind of like adventurous like meds, you know? Not required, though. Especially not in Buried City. You can just duck and hide for most of these arc. I got time for... Oh, I thought it was later than it was. Never mind, I got time for a couple. This is beautiful. Dude, I tried this. This bit works great in, like, cold water. Ice water, even. This bit is received decently well in, like, solos. You go into duos or trios, though, and people will just murder the shit out of you no matter what. It's crazy. I once got into, like, a standoff yesterday with people where they lobbed every grenade type in the game. Well, I just stood around a corner giving them a tutorial on each type of grenade they threw at me. They took, like, a whole 3 minutes to kill me, even though I didn't have a weapon, and I was just standing still behind a corner. And then they all got third-partied and immediately died and wiped. For killing my squad of free kits doing a bit. That's crazy. Cathartic. Karma. Exactly. I do it a lot on Stella. Oh, there's a surveyor over there. You can tell by the blue light. A little tutorial tip for you guys, in case you guys didn't get enough tutorials. You know? They have surveyor vaults, which you need to upgrade your crafting tables. They can also have blueprints, which is nice. Gotta love blueprints. Hello, fellow raiders! One over here. I don't feel like getting snitched on right now. There we go. Trash can grab. Easy. That's a little tip for you. Who needs weapons when you got movement like that, you know what I mean? Hello, fellow raiders! I gotta, like, take the S out so a person feels like I'm addressing them directly, like I know they're there. That? Oh, that was just God rays. I thought that was like a flashlight for a second. Ooh, I heard a Bastion get mad at something. Or a Bombardier. Hello, fellow raider! How are you doing this fine trip topside? Are you enjoying Arc Raiders for Steam and Epic Games Store?
Dude, what the fuck?
Hell... Hello, fellow raider! That's a raider flare. A raider flare goes up when a raider goes down. That's the execution move. What the fuck? He did not like that. The bit of pure anguish and anger. What the fuck? Bro, I thought I was like a skinwalker. What are your pronouns, by the way? Ah, she, her, if you're feeling spicy. All right, going back in. Go through these things like nothing. This is why you don't bring a weapon. Because you're just gonna lose it. If they get even a whiff, a modicum of like loot on you, it's over. I would have thought you could be a dev infiltrating people's rounds with that style. That's fire. Oh good, the lawnmower's back. Thank you, Hyatt. Hyatt, I've seen you've been playing a bit of what's this game called again? Arc Raiders. I almost forgot the game I've been chilling on repeat for the last 2.5 hours. Yeah, whatever this fucking dog shit game's called. Alright, where are we? Okay. Must be another Hyatt. You haven't touched Arc Raiders yet? That cannot be true. Oh, wait. I'm thinking of Hectic Rebel. Sorry. You guys are always both green and start with H, and I can't read. My bad. Truly. Dreamer cannot read. Ugh. I actually thought that got me because I was turning to the right and it like came in left. So I really thought like someone was like walking in front of me. Hello, fellow raiders. I like reached for my mic button. Oh, don't buzz me for that one. Is shilling that it's got the best TGA? It's got a TGA best multiplayer nomination. Interesting. What does TGA stand for? They're gonna ask. I need to be prepared. This is like when they did that interview on IT Crowd and didn't know what IT stand for, you know? Why is the fart not scaling? How are you doing it for 7 crowd control coins every time? What? Stop farting. You shouldn't be able to fart this. Oh no, it's just saying in my feed that it's 7. All right, never mind. Continue farting. You're paying the appropriate amount of coins to fart in my ear. Hello, fellow raiders. They really see a bitch with nothing and think, I gotta kill this person. They're mad at me? Tell me it's mad at someone. I want to walk in on the middle of a fight. Looks like you're fighting the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer is a deadly arc that shoots missiles, dictated by a red line that give you a heads up when to roll out of the way. It can be taken out by using heavy ammo weapons on its rotors. Knocking out 2 rotors on the same time will instantly kill the Rocketeer, sending it to the ground. Ooh. That one came from the front. The Game Awards. You know what? That makes sense. Hello, fellow raider. I just gotta guess where they are because my screen's covered in cum and monsters. I just be saying hello when I think they're in front of me. Where are they? Rocketeer. Tell me the secrets. Someone's fighting a Bastion or... Yep. Alright, well, if they don't want to be seen by the Rocketeer, they're probably not going to get seen by me. Let's be real. That was an interaction and a half. What? Okay. Never mind. Full 2 interactions. Not even an interaction and a half. No meds. Whoopsies. Really, that was somebody's fault. Alright. Bastion, lead me to a player. You're my little snitch. Yeah. Oh, they're in that building. Okay, we're gonna go around so this wasp doesn't pick me up because I don't have a weapon. Oh, they're right in there. They might need my help. All the help I can provide, you know. Hello, fellow raider. Looks like you're fighting a Bastion. A Bastion has plenty of distinct yellow weak points across its body, mostly on the hinges between its legs. These can be shot out to cripple the Bastion. If you manage to get all of them on the same side knocked out, the Bastion won't be able to move. Make sure to only play between the Bastion's reloads. The Bastion always knows where you are when you're behind cover. So peeking during fire will always result in an ouchie. Are you enjoying Arc Raiders? Available for Steam and the Epic Games Store for $3.99? Great use of the shields, Raider! Uh-oh, maybe you should focus on the threat in front of you instead of being a spiteful piece of shit. Ooh, that one didn't work out for you. That's a Raider flare. A Raider flare goes up when a Raider goes down. A Raider can be revived by a defib, like one of these. But usually you have to be on good terms with the player. Probably shouldn't go around making unnecessary enemies. Oof, it looks like you're in a sticky situation. Hello, fellow Raider! You could really use a defib, huh? Aw, shucks. You didn't make it. Better luck next time. Damn, that's on them. Actually, though, stopping a mid-Bastion fight to shoot at someone who's clearly not going to shoot at you is crazy. Actual, like, a horrific decision-making. Wow, player, looks like you're fighting a Bastion. A Bastion has plenty of distinct weak points all over its body that are dictated by bright yellow paint. That's a snap grenade. A snap grenade is a high damage, consumable, one-time use green rarity item. Why me? I don't have, this is not in the budget. I do not have meds. Come on. Yeah, the Bastion just kind of knows where players are, weirdly, sometimes. Which, it feels a little... It's like the one thing that kind of, cringe to say, but like breaks immersion for me, is when you're in like a crazy team fight, and like, look at the Bastion or something, and you're not even participating in the fight, and he just turns around and snaps to you. Just like the aggroing on it is really weird. Dude, can someone pick a fight with this Bastion already? Were those grenades for me? Were they not even for the Bastion? Hello, fellow Raider! That was a tumbleweed. I just said hello to a tumbleweed. God damn it. Come on, meds. Come on, meds. Heavy ammo, heavy ammo. What? This guy was a deadline? Dude lost a deadline over this. Are you shitting me? That's awesome. What a moron. Oh, it feels great. It feels great, chat. It does. It really does. Guess who owns another deadline now? Oh, wow. Justice is always served at the end of the day. Be kind to your fellow Raider. Such poor decision making? Uh-huh. Lobotomite behavior for sure. It's in my safe pocket too, so I can't even lose it now. Worst thing that happens to me is I go down 3 defibs this run. Oh, and I guess this is Anvil, but I don't care. Hello, fellow Raiders! I see him up there. Coming. Maybe I stick this deadline mine on the next person that crosses me that I get the upper hand on. Hello, fellow Raider! How are you doing this trip outside of Speranza?
I'm on freeload, so I don't have shit.
Hello, fellow Raider!
Hello. What's up?
Hello, fellow Raider! on, do something. Those are birds. Birds can be disturbed by players, revealing your location to other players. Great use of the slide mechanic, Raider. It can be used to conserve stamina and gain speed when going down particularly steep slopes. Like this one. Hell. Hello, fellow. Uh-oh, that's a camera. Once spotted, it'll alert other arcs and players to your location. It's best to shoot one once you're spotted, because it's already made the noise. Great work defeating that arc player. That's a popper. Uh-oh, looks like someone just got snitched. A snitch is a non-attacking arc that alerts other arcs to your position, and if not killed in time, will summon 2 wasps and 1 hornet.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Looks like some fellow raiders might need our help over there.
Yeah, you have guns at least?
Hello! Hello, fellow raider! Do you need assistance in dispatching that wasp? Great work, raiders! You defeated the wasp! Do you need help dispatching this hornet? The hornet's attacks can be dodged easily by waiting for the red line to grow bright and then pressing the Alt button to get out of the way. Great work, players! You defeated the hornet! Hello, Raider! Slide different amounts on different surfaces, too? I didn't know that. I'm using that. Did you know that you slide different amounts depending on the surface that you're sliding on?
I didn't know that.
Hell. Thank you, Raider! You can bandage other players by pressing the right mouse button while holding out medical equipment. I don't have shields. Dude, I'm so happy I got this guy's fucking deadline. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny. I need to use it for a bit. Did you know you can hold the jump button to cancel fall damage by grabbing a ledge? Uh-oh, that's a leaper. A leaper is a high mobility, high HP, but low damage arc. Make sure to roll towards it when it leaps at you. It also does a high kinetic energy attack if you stand near it too long. Deadline in a train full of people? Maybe. That's kind of mean. I want to do it to something that, like, someone deserves it. Ooh, hydrate? Fuck yeah. Oh, what video? Oh! Holy fuck. I'm so dead. Got nothing, man. Hello, Raider. How are you doing this fine trip topside? Uh-oh, looks like you're being chased by a leaper. A leaper is an arc. Uh-oh, that looks like a tick. Ticks wait around on walls and ceilings for raiders to walk by so they can latch onto their face, but they can be dealt with a simple melee weapon or one shot from almost any gun. There are 2 types of melee strikes. Side to side using the left mouse button, and the right mouse button will do an up and down strike, allowing you to hit high up targets like cameras. He's trying it out. He didn't believe me. Great work, Raider! He's gonna hit me.
Yeah, I don't have any more bandage, so yeah, it's up to you now. We heal it.
You got it, Raider! Please don't deadline my train. In a pinch, things can be crafted back into fabric, which can be used as an emergency medical aid. Oh, be careful here. I'm a 1 HP away from Speranza. He left me. Had I been abandoned? Hello, fellow raider! Aw, man. Aw, man. They hate us, chat. My last round for the day. I gotta make it count. I want this deadline to come into play somehow. I really need something that can be crafted down into fab. Hello, fellow raider! Fuck, dude, there's nothing searchable in here. What is this? This place sucks. Come on. Kitchen cabinets. Oh, yeah, fabric. Oh. In a pinch, fabric can be used to heal you. Fuck, man. We can actually make a bandage here. Proper. Arc power cell and 5 rubber. Sucks, man. Anything that crafts down into rubber? No. Hello, fellow raider! You're not talkative. That's a bad sign, typically. They're like up here, though. Hello, fellow raider! That snitch was just flying there. I think he was a little stuck. Oh, there's the body. I need to see if it has a power cell. I need the shield so bad. Typically don't use guns, you know, but... Oh, it was a spotter, actually. No wonder it was acting so weird. Are they fighting the bombardier? I don't hear rocket shells, so I don't think so. That tumbleweed actually made me jump. Well, they're extracting now, or someone is. Oh yeah, they're fighting it. Hello, fellow raider! Great work, raider! I defeated the bombardier! The bombardier is full of high-tier loot like the bombardier cell, which is necessary for upgrading workbenches back at Speranza. Hello, raider! The bombardier has just been slain. He doesn't know I have a gun still. That's funny. Hello, fellow raider! How are you doing this fine trip outside of Speranza?
I'm doing well.
The bombardier has been slain. The bombardier is full of high-tier loot like the bombardier cell, which is necessary for upgrading workbenches back at Speranza.
Yup. I need it.
It's right over here, raider! Great work, raider! You found the bombardier! I'm unarmed, raider. Except for these 2 arms right here. That's just a little joke. Hello! Hello, fellow raider! I'm unarmed, lying. Watch me put down the deadline. Hello, fellow raider! Great work, raider! You defeated the bombardier! Watch out, raider! That's a snitch! And snitches get stitches. Don't mind the gun. Great work, player! You defeated the bombardier. That's a pod! Pods come down and are full of powerful loot and are worth 500 EXP when you search them. Especially if you search all 3 sides, each one giving 500 EXP. That's the same as a player! On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate my services today? Thank you, raider! God, this guy's too happy. That, like, I kind of want to put the deadline on him. I'm good. I've got everything I need right here. Hello, fellow raider. Thank you so much for the follow. Reclaim Nemo. That's a surveyor. Surveyors are full of high-tier loot, but are covered in armor. Use heavy damage weapons like the anvil to pierce through their exterior shell. They can even have blueprints, which will let you craft powerful weapons at home in the safety of Speranza. You can track them by the blue light they emit when they survey the area. Great work, Raider! You defeated the surveyor! Helped out my brother, the lovely one-shot. Oh! Oh, wait, yeah, I remember him with the YouTube channel. Hell yeah, dude! Oh my god, that's awesome. Why does nobody want all this high-tier loot? I keep trying to get everyone over here to the surveyor. What do we grab for the road? Where's its, like, core? Not this. I'm blind. 10 minutes. I guess the fun's over. Dude, I'm so glad. Hello, fellow raider! Some guy tried to cross me earlier. And, I was trying to help this guy, deal with a bastion he was fighting. And he turns to me with a pharaoh. Shoots me in the head, and then the bastion turns to him, wipes him, and the dude had a deadline on him. Well, I guess we get out of here, even though this extraction was just called. Showed me the video of you helping him, and I love the energy. Oh, thank you so much. That rocks. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun to go in and do this. Gotta, like, lead someone out of here. Gotta have those deadlines. I actually don't know where you, like, get them, to be honest. I just know I got the one from the Battle Pass. Hello, fellow raiders! This extraction is currently being called, indicated by the yellow lights. When it's ready, it'll turn green. Make sure to hop in before before it ends. There's only 8 minutes left. Don't get caught out when the arc orbitals come in. They're nothing to mess with. I don't think anyone's here. This is tragic. Imagine, though, deadline right here. All right. I would stick around till the arc orbital comes, but I'm already 8 minutes over my run time. Like the info you put out because there's still a lot you don't know? Yeah, the game's really popping off, so... It's so funny, like, when I tell people, like, the melee tip or whatever, and I watch everyone pull out their melee weapon. At first, I was like, you know, everyone already knows this stuff, you know. I'll do it to be, like, maybe mildly annoying or something, you know. But it turns out a lot of people just really, really needed the information and just didn't know. which is great. I love a stream, Grill. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow for possibly more. I'm kind of addicted to streaming Arc Raiders now, even though it's totally, like, not my usual. So, maybe more tomorrow. Thank you so much to everyone who participated today, and I'll catch y'all guys then. Y'all guys? Yeah. Y'all them people then. This game's very addicting, indeed. Bye-bye!